Hey guys, today was kind of a rough day. I was supposed to have an MRI and a CAT scan to check a couple of trouble spots on my head. Um, I'm good. No diagnosis, so that's not what this is about. I'm going to be talking about medical trauma PTSD, and I'm going to be talking about being given IVs. So if those things bother you, scroll on by. I didn't have a choice. So I roll up to the place. They say you're getting a CT scan and an MRI done today. Both of them need contrast, and they have me laying on the MRI table. And I asked them, like, "Are you gonna do the IV first? If not, you probably should. I'm a really hard stick. I am very hard to get an IV started on." And so she's like, "Yeah, that's not a bad idea." And so she starts doing the prep, alcohol scrubs, tourniquet, checking veins, and she makes 3 attempts. Each one fails. She does a lot of digging, and I'm not mad at her. I'm not blaming her or the other gentleman. So if I sound annoyed or pissed, it's not at them. It's at the situation that no one's at fault for. Um, I can't handle when they dig, and if you're not familiar, when they put an IV in and they can't find the vein, they start to tinker and move the needle around, trying to hit the vein, trying to get the vein to roll onto the or into position, etc. And it sucks. It does not feel good, and it causes me a lot of anxiety and stress. And I can't exactly say please don't dig, because that's kind of how it works. They can't just hit the vein every single time. So she does 3 times, fails all 3 times, and at this point we have a discussion. She's like, "Well, at this point, we're gonna have to schedule both these scans. They need contrast, and we can't do it without it. So we're gonna reschedule. You'll have to go to your doctor who referred you over. They're gonna have to put the IV in, and then come over here or come back over to the scan center and get the scans done." And then she says, "But before you do that, let's do one last thing." And she gets another colleague, and he looks at my arms, and he basically is like, "Yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot." And he tries twice and fails, um, to hit the mark. And he, from the get go, didn't seem like he was gonna hit a vein. Like he pretty much knew like this is just a last ditch effort. And as we're walking out, after we've decided that a doctor's gonna do this, I hear him go, "That was never gonna happen." I hear him say that. He's like, "Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen." Um, and I was walking away, so I didn't hear the rest of the conversation. But I'm pretty sure he was like saying that wasn't gonna happen. I was nervous. I was shaking too much. If you've never dealt with any type of PTSD, it's interesting because I'm on the table, I'm laying down, they're putting needles in my arm. I'm trying to be calm, I'm trying to be cool and collected and not be stressed or tense up because it makes the veins so much harder to hit. And without any ability to stop it, my arms just starts like I start getting like tremors in my body, like through my arm and my shoulders. And at one point, he's working on my left arm, and I literally have my hand on my shoulder, pressing it to the table to make sure it's not bouncing and moving. And no matter what I do, it just these tremors just keep happening. And I feel bad because I know that that makes their job a lot harder. I can't lay still. I'm tense. I feel stressed. It's been 3 4 hours. I'm still tense. Like I can't calm down. So yeah, this is what happens when you grow up in hospitals and you have doctors who are constantly working on you, and you have nurses who are constantly giving you IVs and drawing blood, and you can't handle people touching you. You can't handle pain uh, that you have no control over. It gets very very crazy. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of share this with you guys to let you know, like, hey, this is something I deal with. I try not to always make my TikToks always so happy and cheerful about disabilities. So I want you to kind of get a taste of the darker side of it or the downside of it, whatever you want to label it. But yeah, I'm home now. The scans didn't happen. We're going to have to reschedule, and hopefully next time they can hit the mark and get the IVs in. All right, guys, take care. Oyo and I love you. Peace out.